shadows only cover so long. No, my memories with the dead. Oh God, help you, this is widespread. We're coming for you.
The theater's just packed here. I don't know if it is or not. But we're here Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Really looking forward to it. We're all the way up upstairs. This is the very first episode ever of Dinner and a Movie with Annabelle, Lecter, and Neal. It could be the first of many, or it could be the first and only one. But hopefully the first of many. It's gonna be good times, folks.
So I'm a little concerned about this movie. I don't know if you know this, probably not. Some of you probably don't know me very well yet.
You're hiding in the shadows.
Tim Burton, I have a real rough history with Tim Burton where I was a younger person. I loved his stuff, you know, Beetlejuice and even Pee Wee Herman. A lot of that stuff I really enjoyed. It was part of my childhood. The older I got, the stupider his stuff got. And I have a really bitter feeling towards him right now. I'm hoping this movie, which I thought was really a totally different element for him, I'm hoping he can pull it off. He doesn't have Johnny Depp in it, which is really exciting. Good for you, Tim. So we'll see what happens. I don't have high expectations, but
Is his girlfriend in it?
it could be cool. Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. So somehow he continues that Johnny Depp incestuousness. Yeah, he's got to find a way, I'm sure.
I think you've successfully rolled your hide in shadows attempt here.
Oh, thank you, yes.
We're here at Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This moment's before the show. Annabelle, Lecter, myself, Neal. Really looking forward to it here in Boston. I think it, just from the ads, it looks good. It's got like the right amount of like seriousness, and just the idea is so like insane that you have to play it straight, or else it's just going to come off like a parody. So I'm really looking forward to it. Now, will pay off? We don't know. We were going to ask some people why they want to see it. Let's see.
My name's Jason. Which one is this movie? Yeah, she wanted to see it, and I saw a commercial.
She's dragging you to it,
yeah. But no, not really, because it was like the commercial really sold it, a lot of action, and looks like a good movie.
Yeah, doesn't like the ideas like feel silly, but just the way it looks like they're playing it straight. Kind of just looks like you gotta see it.
Yeah,
it's very unusual, original. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I came to see it because I'm an avid reader, and I actually saw the book a few times, and I read the back panel. I read like the beginning, middle, and end, and it was like a really good premise. So I decided to come see the movie, and then I'm gonna read the book, which is a little backwards, but.
Yeah. Well, usually you're disappointed if you're a big fan of the book.
Yeah.
And so that's probably the best way to do it. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Nicole, and I want to see the movie because I have the book, and I actually wanted to read the book first because I just got it. But we felt like seeing a movie, and this is the only one that looked good enough to see. Awesome. So we came to see this.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Cool. Well, it's very nice of you to be supportive.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
eclectic.
Would you recommend it?
Yes, I actually would.
I think that it should have been marketed more as a comedy because it was a joke in filmmaking. But
What did you think when you came in to see it?
I didn't really know. I kind of just came in just to see it. But interesting idea. It wasn't really fully executed.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
Would you like it or not?
I like the starring the part.
He's awesome. Liked it?
That's pretty good.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was really good.
What was your favorite part?
I don't even know, like all of it. It was really good.
Did you have expectations when you went into the movie, or were you kind of like, we'll see this and who knows what it'll be?
I mean, I wanted to see it just because vampires, but it was really good. Like, it's one of those movies I'll see again.
Yeah.
Awesome, great.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Well, we're here at Hot Tomatoes for the inaugural edition of Dinner and the Movie. You just saw Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. And look at this. Retail for lease. So it looks like there's going to be some change of plans here. Doesn't look like we're going to be eating here. Hopefully there's a place right around here. A few bumps in the road, but we'll get it straightened out. I've had a good time anyway. How about yourself?
I've had a very good time.
All right, that's all that
matters. It's been an adventure.
It has indeed. It has indeed. All right, let's try to find some place.
All right, sounds good. So pretty much just rounded the corner and happily found this nice glowing sign. There's a little bit of concern realizing it's like late on a Sunday evening. Probably not a lot to offer, even in Boston. So check it out. Hopefully it'll be good stuff. We'll see what happens and we'll let you know.
Exactly.
Wait until I tell you go. Wait until I tell you go. Wait until I tell you go.
He's gonna say go and then you
put
go.
a straw into all the to the bottom and drink it at once.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
All right.
At once, as fast as you can.
All right. I have to move a little closer.
No, yeah, just wait.
All right.
This is a cool drink.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Put straw in. Drink it all fast. Fast.
Good.
Thank you. So
Now I'm gonna have to get something else to drink.
how did you like it?
It was very hot. My tongue is on fire, actually. It's licorice. But you get the licorice at the end, and I'm actually not a big fan of licorice, but it was still alright. Kind of fruity to begin with, like cherry. It's probably gonna hit me really quick, because we haven't eaten for quite a long time.
Awesome.
That definitely makes a video, I think.
I'm Annabelle Lecter,
And I'm Neal.
and this is
Dinner
and a movie.
Dinner and a movie. Dinner and a movie. And I just drank this crazy drink.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was an epic drink.
Yeah, it was. It's really hit me when I stood up, I noticed.
It was the Ferrari?
It was the Ferrari, the flaming
The
Ferrari.
flaming Ferrari.
Yeah.
It didn't actually say what the alcohol was in it. It
just
just said
said
an
strong.
exciting, strong drink with fire.
With fire.
That's it.
Yeah, so I had to get it.
Yeah.
Earlier it didn't work out so well when I ordered a drink. When I ordered the watermelon beer.
Yeah.
And the guy even told me it was bad. It was terrible,
Yeah.
he told me.
But you're an adventurous spirit.
Yeah, which made me like want to order it more.
Yeah.
And I should have listened to him though. That was the time I should have just said, no, this guy's right.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's clearly
Why they have
it
it on tap when they know it's terrible?
That's
I don't
true,
know.
right? I
Yeah.
was honest with you though.
Yeah. They only had like 4 beers on tap. Why would you have something
Yeah, they
they
ran
don't like?
they ran out of everything. Maybe that's what they had like in the back room as like
Yeah.
a spare. Like no one will ever drink this, and they had just had to hook it up.
Yeah. And it really smelt like a Jolly Rancher.
Yes.
And I wish it tasted like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
But you got like a hint of a watermelon, and then just real bitter bad beer.
That's sad.
Thumbs down.
What a
but,
waste.
But we're not talking about
Anyways.
that. Yeah.
So,
We're talking about the Chinese restaurant now.
Yes.
And you ordered a Red Death, which
I did.
which is very peculiar because it's yellow.
It's a yellow drink. Nice
Why is
lime
that the Red
garnish.
Death? I don't know.
I don't know why this is the Red Death. It tastes pretty much like what I had earlier.
Yeah, the
well, what
water-
I intended. It's like Malibu rum and pineapple juice. That's pretty much what it tastes like. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of something extra in there, but you're drinkless at this point.
I'm a drinkless.
You're
I need
drinkless. We
I don't
need
know if I
something
should get
else.
another drink, but
No,
I kind of
I'm
want
sure
to.
You maybe won't make it back.
Yeah.
Some food.
We have some food here. We've got. We ended up with was it Chau Chow?
Yeah, Chau Chows. The first Chow is CHAU. The second Chow is like CHOW. Chau Chow.
Chau Chows.
In Boston. We're kind of on the edge of Chinatown right now.
We tried to go to Hot Tomatoes.
Yes, we did.
Apparently, it's totally closed down. So then
Yeah.
we went to a little bar and grill.
Yeah.
Did not serve food.
No, they were not. They were all done. The guy did try to help us out and point us in a direction. He had kind of a strong, like, Irish accent.
Yeah.
But we decided to head towards the lights.
Yeah, we decided not to listen to him and just
Yeah.
walk to the lights, which brought us to like a bed and bath.
Yeah. Walked by Macy's, which was
Yeah.
closed,
A
and
couple
saw the
homeless
food
people.
court, which was closed.
Yeah, the food court.
Yeah, some other closed things.
We almost actually did dinner and a movie at a fruit stand.
Yeah, there was a guy out at, like, I think it's almost 10 o'clock at night now.
Yeah.
And he was still selling fruit and
Yeah.
vegetables at his fruit and vegetable cart. Would
But we both like
Never know.
mangoes. That would have been pretty
have
interesting.
been all right.
Yeah,
I've got
we
a
didn't have
pocket
a
knife
table.
with me.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, carve up that mango in no time.
Well, you just didn't stab at me,
We'd be
I don't
like
know.
kings and queens with our mangoes on the side of the road.
That would be pretty sweet. It was
Stop at the 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee.
Yeah.
Good.
It was a toss up between that and the 7-Eleven hot dog.
Yeah, so
we just got back from Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Yes, and it was,
And neither of us know what we thought of it. But at
No.
one point during the movie, near the end, we both looked at each other, just burst into laughter.
Yep, simultaneous laughter.
Yeah. So I've got to say, I just can't believe this movie was made. Like, it's this huge budget film. Like, I mean, it had to be a big budget. There was a lot of stuff going on. Tons of special effects.
Yes.
And just like this most insane, like, plot and idea, and just, it kept topping itself, like, in just absurdity.
Yeah.
But it played it straight the whole time, which kind of made it.
I thought it was
pretty straight.
I liked it. You know,
Yeah.
I know I said it before that my expectations weren't really high, and I don't remember quite what. Does Tim Burton direct it, or is he just involved in it?
I think he maybe just produced it.
All right. Well, you know, it worked out. You
Yeah.
know? It was ridiculous and over the top.
It was really ridiculous.
It was. It was totally silly.
Which made me like it, like you respect it, that
Yeah.
the movie was even made.
Yes.
And not
I
just
agree.
like a low budget, like, you know, even if you could just go up there and make, like, I'm going to make Abraham Lincoln killing vampires for $50, but this was like a huge budget, had like crazy, like, and it was like an epic film. It was over decades.
Great action scene at the end of a ridiculous action scene at the end of the movie. But some of the special effects, like,
and I'm not someone who just loves special effects.
yes, neither am I.
Yeah.
I'm not moved by that stuff.
I think that the fact that it was like this crazy idea,
Yeah.
topped with like this awesome special effects,
Yep.
just made this movie just totally original,
Yeah.
really unique. It was like this really strange experience.
It was fun. It was a
Yeah,
fun
it was
movie to
some
watch.
fun.
I felt like something that really helped the movie is I liked the guy that played Abraham Lincoln. Like, I found he portrayed a very likable
Yeah.
Abraham
I
Lincoln.
actually liked him a lot better when he's older.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of liked him young too.
You did too?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. But I thought the guy did a
And
really
he was
good job.
he was real serious the whole time.
He was.
Which really just, I don't know, I was watching, I was like, I can't believe this happened, but I'm glad that I'm here watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really glad, because at first I was not going to see this movie at all, but we started talking about it. I thought, I could get into that. If I'm with the right person and see it, the right mindset, then I think it would be really good, and it worked out. I mean, it paid off big time. I think a lot of the casting was really good. Like, people were well cast in their roles, and at first I wasn't sure about the head vampire, but it was all right.
The only guy I wasn't too crazy about was the teacher.
Yeah.
The guy that taught him. I thought it wasn't really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the negative to me was like the really kind of matrixy like fighting scenes. It's so overdone.
I agree with that. Yeah, I was watching that at one point. There's some backflip things going on in slow motion, and I was like, "Isn't this done?" I thought everybody knew by now that this is, an overworked
I've seen it in everything.
It is. I think it's just the way Hollywood runs now.
Yeah, every fighting scene's like that, and it really seems out of place in like a period piece. Which maybe even made it cool, I don't know.
Period piece such as this.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting, though, is because they really did, pull in the whole slavery aspect. And, there were some parts that were actually kind of like in the beginning. Like, they had the scene with a child. I was like, oh, my God. I was really upset when you see the kid screaming and about his family being taken away.
And they were really they made the South really the villains.
Yes.
They were not only were they for slavery, which I guess is a pretty bad thing if you think about it, but they also were into vampires.
Yeah,
they were siding with the vampires.
Yeah.
I like that the vampires weren't like the typical vampires.
Oh, that's a
They
good
kind of
point.
went out of the typical vampire thing where they can only be killed by stake in the heart in holy water, and they went with the silver. And I don't think we're spoiling the movie, but I kind of like that. It gave its own little history on the vampires.
And I also don't think this is a spoiler because it doesn't come up as a plot point at any point in the movie that they can go out into the day. And I don't know how I felt about that. I mean,
didn't
yes, it was
originally
different,
either.
but and I mean, you kind of roll with it, you know in your head, vampires hit the sunlight and they should be done, but you just get over it. That's how I felt anyway.
The one guy had sunglasses to protect them a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
There was some funky sunglasses, 1,700 sunglasses.
Yes, there was some side panel, horse blinder sunglasses and stuff like that. But
we were both wearing sunglasses all day. I wish I had a pair of those.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Ferrari drink's really hitting me. I'm getting kind of
Good stuff.
loopy, but it's cool. What else? I just like the look of the vampires too. I liked all the teeth. And
Go ahead.
at the beginning, I was kind of like let down because like all the fight scenes of the vampires were like real fast, real quick, and ended so fast.
Yeah.
And then they would go on to like more of the dialogue and like the just stuff, the narrative that would go on in the story.
Yeah.
And then later on, you got the big fight scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
But during the beginning, I wish they would have focused, maybe not show so many fight scenes, but show them a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think so
Because
too.
it's pretty much just like the climax of the fight scenes they would show.
Yeah. But you mentioned something about like the look of the vampires.
Yeah.
I'm very mixed about that.
Okay.
Because they're super CGI'd.
Yeah.
Like the teeth are like different lengths at different times. Like they
Yeah.
burst into vampire mode, and their teeth are it's not like the two normal vampire teeth. There's lots of like super
Yeah, it kind
sharp.
of reminded me of 30 Days a Night vampires.
Oh yes.
A little bit.
Yep. But
I like the look of the movie all around though.
yeah, it was really well done.
Which just made it so weird because it's like this movie looks so good, and it's like this epic film over like decades, which you normally only see in like a movie that's going to be up for a bunch of Oscars and stuff.
Yes.
But yet it was like this just silly premise and a movie about vampires,
Yeah.
which I don't know, I just really respected.
Yeah, it's a respectable kind of film.
Yeah.
It earns respect of all kinds of people,
Yeah.
all walks of life.
It was
Anyone
funny
can
because
see
I
this.
kept laughing.
Yes.
But I was laughing at different parts than everybody else in the theater.
Oh yeah, there were some people who laughed, and I was thinking to myself, like, what? Why? Like,
Yeah, there was
like I
just
kind of wish we recorded it because there were just like things that weren't funny at all.
Yeah, it was just like
And it was
mundane things that
inappropriate
just you see at
laughter.
every movie and people start laughing.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah, or they had like some really bad kind of humorous thing happen, and they just
Yeah.
respond to it.
You know, back
So
to
bizarre.
which we recorded it, I really
Yeah.
think we could have recorded the whole movie. No one would have cared.
Absolutely. Yeah. I kind of came to the realization that being in Boston, people that work here, especially like an hourly rate sort of minimum wage job, they don't care.
Nah.
They don't care. It doesn't matter to them. We walked by people, he had his camera bag. I mean, I guess maybe not everybody knows it's a camera bag. It is
Yeah.
a small bag, but no one thought anything of it. We stood in the doorway recording the people
Yeah.
coming in.
In case you can't really notice, we were standing in the doorway. She was pretty much
Yeah,
hidden in the shadows. I was like under the spotlight, and we were trying to get people when they came in and when they came out. And it's our first attempt, so I don't know what's going on, but I think we could have got even more people.
I think so too. I think in the future it'll be easier. Now
Yeah.
that I'm warming up to this
Yeah.
whole
I
camera
think
thing.
so. No, so you're definitely up for more.
Oh,
This
absolutely.
isn't the last. This is
no,
the
not
end.
at all.
All right.
Not at all. This is
Look, I
this
never
is
want to
only
meet
the
this guy
beginning.
again. All right.
Nah, this is the beginning. So I've got some General Gao's chicken. I know everybody pronounces it differently. General Chow's.
Yeah. I'm
But I
trying to
got
get
it.
lo mein, but I just drank this thing and I don't know what I'm doing. But here we go. We get some lo mein. We got food. There's a lot of lo mein. Because this is dinner in the movie, so it's not just a movie. It's also dinner. Yeah, we got beef. We got pork lo mein. We got crab rangoons, and we got General Gao's chicken here. And the good thing about Chau Chows, it's open to 3 a.m.
Yes.
Which
On
meets
a
my
Sunday,
criteria. Yeah.
Which is excellent.
We didn't have much of a criteria. Basically, they had to have a table, and it had to be open.
And food.
And it had to have food, yeah.
This is spicy.
No, it's General Gao's.
Didn't taste it at first, but then it hit me. Suddenly.
I really want another drink. How's the Red Death that's yellow?
It's all right. I think I just expected something more powerful and maybe not on fire. Maybe not I have to suck it through a straw in like under 30 seconds, but you know,
The guy was
something red.
like ordering me too. Like you couldn't just drink it like you couldn't be leisure about it and drink it. You had to just
No.
drink it down.
Yeah, well, if it was sitting there on fire and you just had your straw in it, the straw would melt.
That's
It
very
would be
true.
no good. You can't leave the straw
I'll be
in
perfectly
there.
honest. It burnt my tongue.
Yeah, you seemed
I didn't
like
notice
kind of
it first.
surprised, like you're in like a traumatic state.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you're like, my mouth was really hot. Okay. All right.
I've never drank fire before. I know that's peculiar. I know most people drink in fire all the time, but I've never drank
Right?
fire
I
before.
know. Noob. Oh yeah, so here's the pork lo mein, which looks everything here. It's kind of late. I have to say, everything seems pretty fresh.
Yeah, we've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Yeah.
It's really thin noodles, which I personally like. Because they're almost like kind of crispy. Not really crispy, but they're kind of, I kind of like them like that one.
Got a nice texture.
Yeah.
Got some crab rangoons.
Crab rangoons. I almost dunk it in my tea, but we're gonna dunk it in the duck sauce I just spilled all over the table. All right.
I've never tried a crab rangoon in duck sauce.
You've never tried
No,
it?
so now this will be the day.
You've been teaching me
It's a
new
day of
things.
firsts.
Now I've taught you to dunk a crab rangoon in duck sauce. Now the whole trip's been worth it.
Right?
Yeah. It's good.
You know, it's kind of like a scary thought for me at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like putting a piece of cheese on an apple pie.
You
It's so against your instincts, but
Yeah.
then you have it, and it's like, yeah, you know, it's
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I
I've
could
never
do that
done
again.
it. You know,
I've
I'm a
done
big fan of Taxi Driver, and I've seen it many times, and it's very strange because he always orders that. I
Every
expect him to
time.
order something different in the
Every
movie.
single time.
But he's always ordering an apple pie with a slice of
Yes.
American cheese, or cheddar cheese. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And I've never tried that. And I kind of think he's kind of a role model of mine.
Yeah.
I kind of see myself as a modern day taxi driver.
Not that much of a role model to you. If you're not trying the apple pie with cheddar cheese.
I don't have a mohawk.
You would be ashamed. You disappoint me.
Do they serve apple pie with apple cheese? With apple? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Do they serve cheddar pie with apple cheese at the Chau Chows?
I'm gonna say no.
No, okay. These crab rangoons have a lot of crab in them.
You know, I bet we could go to 7-Eleven.
We
and
could.
get one of those shitty Hostess apple pies.
And get like a
And
slice
get
of cheese.
maybe we can get the squeezy cheese.
Right.
Just-
I was really let down by that. I know we talked about it earlier in another video, but we spent the day here. We went to the bacon thing, Boston Bacon Takedown.
That was so sad.
And it was we walked like 20 miles up a hill.
Real.
And it was like the biggest letdown ever.
Yeah.
It was just this little room. They
Yeah.
told us it was sold out, but there's only, I don't know, 20 people there.
Yeah, it was awful.
Then we went to this real big one, and it looked like this fair. We were really excited.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
like Ferris
That
wheels.
was right by City Hall in downtown Boston.
Mhm.
If any of you are familiar with that area. So it's where they do, they have a circus that shows up there every once in a while, and it's a good sized area.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it looked cool. It's all gated off, and there's
And it was,
they check your bags on your way in.
Yeah, I
and-
don't know what they thought I was bringing. What did they think you were bringing in?
I don't know.
Water? Because the sodas were $4.
That's true.
So.
You could have been sneaking in a water.
Mhm.
Not allowed. I wonder what they would have said to us if we tried to go in there with the water.
They probably
It's
just
not allowed.
They'd probably just beat
We
us.
gotta dump that.
They would take us in the back. And you ever seen the movie Casino when they break the guy's hand for cheating, counting cards? That would have been us.
It would have been.
We had broken
Absolutely.
hands for drinking in the water. With that werewolf.
That's awesome. It's cool. It's better in person, people.
Mhm.
Someday you may be so lucky. Yep.
It is better. It doesn't quite look right in when you take a picture of it.
No.
But in person is pretty sweet.
It is. It's really nice.
Mhm.
It's almost intimidating.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned.
All right. I'd probably leave a mark if I hit you. I'm not going to hit you.
Thank you.
Earlier today, you told me you hope I don't die into
In the traffic?
right. And you hope I don't. Not just I hope I don't die. Just hope I don't die in traffic. I don't know. But I
Oh, well, you
hope.
die in general, but
Right. Well, I will not hit you with the brain.
thank you.
In the
I
face.
do appreciate the kind gesture of not hitting me in the face with your werewolf ring. That's great.
Right.
That's very noble of you.
It is.
He's a noble man.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know this. Noble man.
Yeah. You know, this werewolf logo was drawn by Annabelle Lecter here.
That's true.
It's pretty sweet. It's got a hat. I also have it on my shoes. I don't have it on the shorts, but I have it on the shoes.
On the shoes.
Yeah. I go all out.
I know, it was very nice of you.
Mhm.
It's cool. This is pretty good.
It's
I'm
good.
happy.
The patches, yeah.
Patches are actually.
Mhm.
Yep.
I have an extra one in here. I think.
You sure? You
I
did
don't
have
know.
an extra one earlier you gave to me. Is
Yeah,
it the
I
same
know.
one?
I'm taking it back. I thought I had two, but apparently I do not.
No.
Oh well. But you know, we'll edit that out. It's not all radio gold here. But I have to say, as the day progressed, I think if you watch your earlier videos, I'm probably a little laid back. I don't know. I'm a little shy.
Because you weren't drinking.
That could be it.
Hello?
I thought it was I just got used to you.
Nah, alcohol.
Oh, it's just alcohol. All right, you're probably right.
Pretty much as soon as the beer experience, and then you ordered a real drink. And then it just, you know, comfort ensued.
If you don't want the Red Death, I'll drink that, and you can order something else.
They're never coming back. He's trying to steal my drink. I see how it is now. I can share.
Oh, speaking of that, though, we actually after the beer, not the beer, after the bacon, after the barbecue, we went to this little bar and we played card games because that's the kind of people we are.
It was fun.
It was
I will
fun.
I will put out some an acknowledgement to the game. It's called Flux.
Right, because we're all about just promoting everything here.
Well, if I like it, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't hope you don't mind. If he minds, he can.
Why would I mind that?
I don't know. Maybe.
What the
Maybe you have like another like nerd card company in competition for your advertising space.
We're playing Flux, which is a hell of a game, in the bar. And I am very competitive. I don't know if you know this. Maybe you found out now. I don't know, but
I don't.
I like to win.
You did 2 times.
I won, and I've never played the game before, so I'm very proud of that.
Probably let me win the last time too.
I had a card that would let you
See?
win. I honestly almost played
I
it,
knew it.
but I didn't that
I
time.
knew
You won.
it.
You won. Trust me.
Okay. This tea is delicious. I do believe this is jasmine tea, which I love. Love jasmine tea.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I love this.
It's very refreshing.
Favorite tea.
It's sobering.
You guys can't. You like that in the tea. Go through the cycle of upper and downer.
I do that. I do
beverages.
that every week on Wednesday, 8 or 5 p.m.
You guys can't see this, and I can't tip the cup to you because it'll spill out. But there are actual like leaves and flowers and stuff in there.
I was
It's
wondering if
not
you just
just
dropped
like
something in my
dirt
drink,
or
but
anything
yeah.
like that. No, it's like legitimate tea stuff, which I don't think
Tea
I've ever
stuff.
seen.
That's a technical term.
I've never seen in an
I don't think
Asian
I have
restaurant
either.
before.
No.
They go all out. This place is good.
Were you doing an Asian like?
No.
Oh. I won't either.
Okay.
I'm very against it.
Oh, I looked
we
at the
almost
guy.
got- yeah, we almost got
It's
it. We
like
got another drink.
The waiter looked over at us, and I made eye contact with him. And I
Really?
think you may have made eye contact
think
with
so.
him, and he just turned away.
Yeah,
He
I don't know
just
what that says.
walked
That's a
off.
bad sign. Usually, if you make eye contact with somebody, they're like, yeah.
They'll acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Maybe hope that their tip will get
Right, that guy just
larger.
took off.
What do you think of this place?
I think it's pretty good. It's, it's a good Chinese place.
Yeah.
Asian place. I'm sorry to offend anybody here.
We are in Boston.
Yeah. See, around where I am, you can say that.
People have high expectations when you're in Boston.
okay.
You're supposed to have like a clue. Yeah, you
You
can get
don't
away
even
with
let
that
them in
stuff
the
too.
town, do you?
They've been sneaking in one by one,
Right.
infiltrating. I can make some jokes, but I'll not do
them
that
to me.
because I have so many jokes coming to my head now. I don't want my ass to get kicked.
You can tell me when we leave.
We'll tell you when we're done.
All right. It's a true story. They were going to open a Chopsticks in my town, and the reason that the other places complained was they said it would stink. And I swear that. And I mean, I make jokes a lot on the show, but that was like, it was very racist to me.
That's terrible.
And I'm not easily offended. I don't know if you know this, but that one I thought was pretty bad. I'm a big fan of the General Gauss. Actually, where I am, a lot of times they call it General Tsao's, T-S-A-O.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Do you think they're named after real guys? Do you think General Gao would be mad? He's like rolling around his grave.
You know, I do imagine like It's funny because I don't know what an Asian general would look like.
Right.
But I kind of see an Asian guy as like General Lee, like with a sword, like charge. That's what I see when I imagine that. It's
that kind of brings
maybe
us,
we could make
brings
a
us
movie
all
about that.
back to
Exactly.
Abraham Lincoln.
Exactly. We can make a movie about General Gao, zombie
Just
killer.
seeing the Confederacy, like this big army of vampires, it just made me smile. I don't know. I was smiling a lot during the movie. And I don't know, just like just how they just keep like getting out of every predicament. And Abraham Lincoln's just totally badass.
He is. He's cool.
Yeah.
Like when I saw the commercial of him swinging the axe, I was like, oh, come on. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But
it
it's
works.
cool. It's actually really
Yeah,
cool. And you get really into it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And he really plays it straight. Some of the other guys don't, but I think he plays it straight.
Yes.
And the length of the movie, I think, actually helped it. The fact that they went over so much time. It wasn't like a 90-minute. It was
just
pretty
wham bam.
long.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It was, this epic tale from childhood to adulthood.
Yes. To death.
Yeah. It was
really,
almost,
which is, not a spoiler again.
Yeah.
He dies.
Yeah.
Like, he dies in real
if
life.
anyone out there thought that
he
Abe
dies.
Lincoln's still alive, we hate to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
So
He
John
dies
out
at the
there,
end.
I know he doesn't like the spoilers, but yeah.
Sorry, John.
Sorry. What can you say?
I just realized I'm not using my chopsticks. I was going to make an effort to be fancy and get in there with the sticks. Now I'm probably going to do something horribly offensive with them.
These are pretty sweet. These are like reusable ones.
I know, these are cool. They're like a hard plastic.
Or ceramic or something.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna eat some General Gauss chicken with chopsticks. Are you
I don't really
impressed?
have much on my plate. Oh, look at that, sad. If you could see me trying to get these noodles, it's shameful. Yes.
You cook?
Yeah.
Do you think that makes you appreciate the food more?
I think that's why Asians are so skinny.
I do think it makes you appreciate more because you can't get a big bite.
I agree with that. Maybe I'm stopping. I stop right now.
This is the first episode of Dinner in the Movie. I had a lot of fun. Not just filming this, but the whole thing.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It was a good day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So hopefully you guys enjoy it as well.
And you gotta rate. You gotta comment. You gotta subscribe. You gotta get into cell mode.
Yes.
All right. You gotta get it. Yeah.
Should I shake as well?
Yeah.
Should I just clench or shake?
It's like this inner thing. You have to get into it.
Get it. Yeah.
You'll
Give
get
me
it
time,
eventually.
folks. Give me time.
Yeah. You can maybe you'll be
there.
like the good cop, bad cop, or the calm cop. I don't know why we're police, but anyway, Dinner movie.
It's dead heat. Dead heat. Brought it out in us.
Say the line.
What?
Set up the line for me.
Oh, you're hurt.
Lady, I'm fucking dead. Well, we want to welcome the newest member of the Without Your Head family, Annabelle Lecter.
Am I like kissing the rings? It's like the Pope.
It'll kiss you. I almost said that, but I thought maybe you would. It's kind of bizarre. I don't know.
We're coming for you. Say goodbye or hope to God that days are spared
Real creepy over here. They're like, we don't want to go.
Pickle beer.
We do it like the light is casting a shadow across your face from your head.
I smell like pickles.
I'm just like hiding in the dark. People can't tell who I am.